A great debate among soccer coaches and fitness coaches has been raging for decades now. The arguments go something like this. On one side, soccer coaches who believe that playing soccer is not just the best, but the only way to improve and maximize fitness for soccer, and that any other fitness training, including running exercises, strength exercises in the gym, or other non-specific fitness training, don't work. And on the other side, fitness professionals who use almost exclusively non-specific and non-soccer exercises to build fitness in their players. So what does the science have to say about this topic? Is playing soccer really the best way to improve fitness for soccer? Or is there more validity in using non-soccer specific fitness exercises in a player's routine also? We'll be answering all those questions and more today on the Soccer Fitness video blog. Hello, I'm Richard Bucciarelli. This video is brought to you by Soccer Fitness and Speed Training. Be sure to like it, comment on it, and share it, and hit the notification bell to make sure you never miss any of our updates. So here we go. I'm going to start by giving you the arguments in favor of using soccer-specific exercises for fitness and some of the drawbacks, and then I'm going to do the same thing for non-soccer specific fitness training. After we've seen both sides of the argument, we can make our own conclusions. So let's start with the argument in favor of using soccer-specific training. Essentially, the rationale for using soccer to train fitness for soccer players is centered around one of the main principles for training, which is the principle of specificity. And that principle states that the body will make specific adaptations to training from the specific imposed demands that are placed on it during training. In other words, to get better at running, train using running. To get better at lifting weights, train by lifting weights. And to get better at soccer, train by playing soccer. While this may be a bit of an oversimplification, the reality is that there is a lot of merit in using soccer exercises like small-sided games to build fitness for soccer players. Think about it this way. There is really no way to replicate the exact type of movements like short sprints, decelerations, cuts, turns, jumps, and tackles that you do in soccer with the same frequency and intensity with which they occur in soccer without playing some form of soccer. Many studies, including a great one from the Department of Physical Education and Sport at Beylar University in Turkey, have found that high-intensity, small-sided soccer games can produce equal or even greater results in soccer players' endurance as traditional non-soccer specific training. We've linked to the study in the video description below. Of course, it can be easy to see why using soccer exercises for fitness would also be more motivating to soccer players than other running workouts, so that is an added benefit along with the specificity. Shameless plug here, but I even run my own online coach education course that teaches soccer coaches how to do soccer-specific on-field fitness training with the ball, so I believe in this model and I know how effective it can be. We've put a link to the course registration page here and in the video description below, and we're offering a special promo code that gives you 50% off, and we'll also put that promo code in the description below. Okay, so we've made a pretty compelling case in favor of using soccer-specific exercises to train for fitness, but what about the other side of the argument? That soccer players need running and weight training to build their fitness too. Probably the best person I have ever personally witnessed make this case is world-renowned strength and conditioning coach Mike Young. I saw him speak at a conference that I also presented at, which was the 2018 RCCSS Kick It Soccer Conference, and one of the key points from Mike's presentation was that how an athlete trains must be dictated by what he calls the athlete's bullseye. What does this mean? Well, the bullseye is like a target or objective of training, and when we look at many of the physical qualities required of top-level soccer players, like speed, strength, and power, the advantage of using non-soccer specific exercises becomes apparent. To help understand this concept, let's look at one of the specific physical qualities that all soccer players must develop to compete at the highest level, which also happens to be the focus of my own PhD research, speed. To train to improve running speed, an athlete must actually sprint, that is, Perform at least 10 to 20 short runs as fast as possible in order to see results. If a workout designed to improve speed has less than 10 maximum speed sprints in it, it is not going to make an athlete improve their running speed or run any faster in competition. And here is where the problem with using exclusively soccer-specific training lies. Even in a full 11 versus 11 soccer game, soccer players almost never perform 10 or more maximum velocity runs, and in fact, sometimes they never reach their maximum running velocity at all. Several studies, including a recent literature review out of Christiania University College in Norway, have confirmed this fact and have recommended that soccer players will benefit more from traditional running-based speed training than by playing small-sided soccer games to improve running speed. We've also linked to the article in the video description below. So, getting back to Mike Young's argument, if the bullseye is speed, then training by using soccer exercises alone will not allow you to hit the target. You get much better results with running exercises. And this same methodology holds true with other physical qualities like power and strength, where the overloads needed to produce improvements are also much higher than a soccer player would get by playing the sport alone. Alright, so let's wrap things up. What is the best way for soccer players to train? By using soccer-specific exercises like small-sided games, or by using non-soccer specific running and weight training exercises? Well, based on the science, the answer to that question is both. There is good evidence based on the principle of specificity to support the use of soccer-specific exercises to improve soccer players' fitness, especially for endurance. And at the same time, there's also good evidence based on Mike Young's bullseye concept to support using non-soccer specific running and weight training. Soccer players will always need a balanced, periodized approach to their training. Planning for some phases of the year where the focus or bullseye is building physical capacities like strength and speed, and more time is spent on non-soccer specific training, and then planning other phases where the focus is on specificity and more soccer specific exercises are used. If you're confused about where to start when planning training, don't worry. I'll be putting out a video summarizing everything you need to know about periodization of training in my very next video blog, so stay tuned. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please like the video, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. You can comment on any video, and feel free to share it with anyone who you may think will find it interesting. That's it for the video blog this week. We'll see you next time, and until then, keep reaching your soccer fitness goals.